Good morning, guys. Getting an actually pretty decent start to the morning. I managed to get Ellis to go to bed at like 11:20, 11:30 last night. Christina and I were talking, and we're fairly certain he might be cutting teeth because it's not completely impossible. He's just over 3 months, and they say normally it starts at 4 months, but can happen as early as like birth. So yesterday he came home from daycare and he was just drooling, just so much, like his entire chest was soaking wet. Not that he was throwing up or spitting up or anything, but he was just so drooly, I guess. And like I said, through the course of the evening, he was just screaming and crying. He was in obvious pain. So we ended up giving him a tiny amount of Tylenol, and that appeared to help a bit. So, like I said, he was in some sort of pain, and that might have actually been it. So we're going to keep an eye out. We're going to see if any teeth happen to pop through, and if so, we'll let you know. But other than that, I'm in a very precarious place this morning. I always get really, really scared when it comes to making changes to my YouTube channel, but I came to the realization that, one, my primary email address does not have a YouTube account associated with it. So everything's associated with my Twill.tv account, but it's all pointing back to the manager, which is my personal email account, which we're not going into. But I just figured out today that I could actually change it. When I first set all this up, it was not possible. YouTube and Google had not fleshed this out in any way, but apparently it's now possible for me to change it such that Twill.tv points to my personal email address. I'm going to do it. I'm going to hit the button. Here we go. The good thing is, if this works out, I could technically, potentially, get my YouTube URL changed to youtube.com/JordanKeys instead of youtube.com/Twill.tv. And actually, I'm just looking at it. It says my channel after the move is going to be youtube.com/C/JordanKeys. So apparently they've changed the way the custom URLs do work. Crap. I'm doing it. Here we go. I don't know what this is going to do, but it's done. I hit the button. My channel now, youtube.com/user/Twill.tv, connected to Jordan Keys. All right, I did a happy dance. I did it off camera. I'm not sure if everything's working 100%, but if I go to youtube.com/JordanKeys, all right, youtube.com/JordanKeys goes to, there you go, subscriber counts, Jordan Keys, there's my videos, yay! And if I go to youtube.com/Twill.tv, it also goes there. Awesome, great. I just had a little mini panic attack. I went in to start looking at my channel features just to make sure everything was okay. And you can see it says partner verified with full screen ink, but then as you go on down, monetization disabled, which that actually stems back to my very earlier YouTube account. I'm still not really sure if this is working, if I've just managed to kill my channel off. I don't know. I watched a couple of the videos in an incognito tab, and because I have YouTube Red, I don't see ads anymore. So I looked in an incognito tab and it did show ads on them. So I am still displaying ads. I think everything's okay. I may send an email over to full screen just to make sure that everything's okay. Oh, this is terrifying. But the main goal here was, one, to get that little check mark beside my name just to make sure that it's me, and two, to get the youtube.com/JordanKeys domain. And if this works out appropriately, the whole branding of the channel could change from Twill.tv to Jordan Keys, because I'm the one behind the channel. I'm the one running the channel. I just sent the email over to full screen. We'll wait and see what they have to say about it, but I uploaded a new video just as a test, and I was able to enable monetization on it, so that looks okay. All of my old videos appear to still have monetization on them, meaning I can still earn money from the ads on them. So now I guess it's just a matter of time to see if this is going to completely kill my channel. Not gonna kill it, obviously, but it would kill being able to earn money from it, and that would thoroughly suck. That's why I ended up doing all of this Twill.tv rebranding in the first place. Now, to go along with this rebranding thing that I'm playing with, I came to the realization that a while back, I created a separate Twitter account called Jordan Keys, because you never know. And I found out that I could change its name and then change Twill.tv over to that today, so I did that. So if you do follow me on Twitter, you may have noticed that it's changed to Jordan Keys now. And just to be certain, I went to my old Jordan Keys account and switched it to Twill.tv. So if anyone goes to Twill.tv on Twitter now, they're gonna find one tweet from me saying, sorry about the inconvenience, I've now moved over to Jordan Keys, please go there. The problem is going to be all of the old tweets. I didn't bother to think about the fact that I'm still in the middle of a giveaway with Max Lee and a bunch of other people. That has 16 hours left, so I've just made a change to my Twitter account, where my Twitter account following it is one of the entry points. The other big problem here is the jordankeys.com URL, the website. I don't own that. I used to own that, and stupidly I let it expire because I never in a million years thought that I would be the brand. I've always figured that it would just be whatever channel it was, and then as time progressed, I came to the realization that no, the brand shouldn't matter. Like the content name shouldn't matter. It's just the person creating the content that really is the more important part of it. At least in my case. There are certain other exceptions, obviously, where you're a giant news site or where you're trying to become one, like Techno Buffalo. If they had stayed, it was John Fourlakers originally. If he had changed his channel name to John Rettinger and then gone to like johnrettinger.com, that wouldn't really bode well as being a journalistic news source. That's not really who I am. That's not really what I do. I review things, I talk about things, I make news videos, I just have fun doing what I do. It's all about me and having fun, right? Kind of. Not really, but kind of. Caffeine. This up and down this morning is just terrifying. Well, I took some time, entirely too much time, but some time, and I set up this little Nextbook Flex 10. I have to say, just a little bit of time that I've spent with it, it's impressive. It's a little heavier than it probably should be. It's like 2.5 pounds, but I think if it were any lighter, it would have to be a lot more expensive. For $100, something of this size that I can just very quickly slip into a backpack, or maybe my wife could even slip it into her purse, that's not bad. And the fact that it has this one button detachable interface to get rid of the keyboard, definitely not bad. Video on that, I don't know when that'll be up, but I'll be working on it a little bit here and there. Like I said, I spent entirely too long working on it because I started the unboxing and then realized that I didn't have my mic plugged in. Winner. Then I ended up actually doing the unboxing, and it looks like it took me 9.5 minutes and then 12 minutes. So like 20-something minutes of filming that I'm gonna have to go back through and edit, which is loads of fun. And all I did was unbox it and set it up, and that was it. So that took a lot longer than it should have. Well, I've spent enough time on all of this. I'm gonna go grab a little bit of lunch. So obviously not the healthiest option, but picked these up at Kroger a little while back. Bowl noodles, hot and spicy. They ain't kidding. But it has been years since I've had any sort of ramen or ramen related thing. This actually, as ramen goes, looks pretty good. And I tried a little bit so far, and it's spicy. And for me to say that, that's saying something. Another little happy dance has been performed. I just got an email back from Fullscreen. I was sitting here actually just trying to keep my mind off of all this stuff by working on a video, working on the next book video. So I got an email back from Fullscreen saying, thanks for the email. The monetization is enabled and working. No need to worry. The transition to the Google account did not affect any monetization settings on YouTube. Have a great day. Thank you, Fullscreen. That is awesome. And it's not often that I get to say that. Rendering on this MacBook Pro, and two 1080p 60 streams, it's getting really, really hot. Let me go ahead and unplug the external fan. You can hear that maybe. That's how loud it is. That's just the fan inside of it running. Wow. Let's see, I've got about an hour until I have to get Duncan off the bus. Let me check the phones and see how they're doing. 72%. I was trying to get these phones down a little bit lower so that I could do the wireless charging pad unboxing video type thing. Not even an unboxing, it's gonna be basically if you have the S7, here are a few ways that you can charge it. Keep in mind, this is like a $30 charging pad, which is actually not a bad option, but I may just have to wait until later in the evening to do that one. I was gonna try to do it last night, but with the whole Ellis not feeling well thing and all that, I didn't feel up to it. And then after I actually got him to bed early, I'm like, wait, I could, tired. Yeah, so I didn't. And Yoda is still staring at me from the corner. I need to make a video about Yoda. You guys keep telling me, I keep not doing it, so yeah. That was beautiful. That was hilarious. That was awesome. I finally took your guys' Uh-oh. Now you know what I was about to say. I unboxed Yoda. Yoda's turned on. That was a bad way to put that. Yoda is powered up. So I made the very quick video about it, moved the camera over here and used a different lens. And yeah, this was a lot of fun. The problem is if you say the words dark side, Yoda goes absolutely nuts, and it was a lot of fun. You'll have to watch the video to see how that goes. But I have about 18 minutes of footage now that I have to cut through on that. Don't know when that'll go up. Maybe sometime in the middle of next week, maybe this weekend. Yep, the force is with me. I'm gonna turn him off before yeah. And yes, I'm probably gonna get the question a bunch of times in that video's comments, I'm sure I will. Why would you pay $50 for that? Once you watch the video and you see the laugh out loud moments that I had making the video, I think you'll understand why I think 50 bucks is well justifiable for that. Duncan just got home and he watched the Yoda unboxing video and laughed out loud a bunch of times, so that means it must be a thumbs up. What?
Can we play?
What do you want to play?
Uno attack.
Uno attack or Yoda attack?
Both.
Both? You want Yoda to attack you? Yes. It looks like the big Android giveaway just finished, and the winners were selected. Max Lee did a live stream about it. I've got to go back and update the video that I made about it to put them all in the description there, but the guy that won the Blue Vivo XL from me, his name is Antonis, and he's from Greece. Probably pronounced that wrong, but okay. Reached out to him on Twitter and sent him an email. He's got 24 hours to reply. I actually looked it up, and it looks like to get this to Greece, it's going to cost about $23, so, which really, it's not that bad. This was definitely not as big of a gain as I would have hoped, not as big of a gain as it was the last time I did this giveaway with Max Lee. I started out at about 48,000, and I'm now at almost 54,000, so 6,000 gained almost, something like that. 6,000 though is still very, very worthwhile as long as they don't all immediately unsubscribe. The last time I did this, I ended up losing, I think I lost 1,000 the day that they announced it. So within a day and a half or so. So I'm going to be on the lookout for that. I'm, you know, one way or the other, I'm over the 50,000 threshold. As long as I don't go back under that, I'm good to go. Smallest boy retrieved. And I came to the realization when I was on the way over here that UPS is actually going to be showing up tonight, delivering the Amazon Echo Dot, which means there's going to have to be an unboxing of that coming late tonight or tomorrow morning, which is going to push all of these other videos that I've got outstanding off a day or two. So tonight / early tomorrow, I'm going to have the Echo Dot video, then I've got the news video coming tomorrow afternoon / evening. Normally I do the news videos late Thursday night or early Friday morning. I'm pushing them back to late in the day Friday, if not Saturday, maybe even Sunday. I guess it doesn't really matter what time or what day or anything it comes out. I'll have to maybe do a poll on Twitter about it or something. For the first time in like 2 months, we're playing some Rocket League, and we just got Deadmau5 hats. Duncan and I kicked some butt on Pro. Ellis is just absolutely loving it. He's like cheering for us. He's smiling and laughing. He's loving it.
Well, yeah. See, I didn't even want to finish my bottle because I had to talk. Oh, goodness.
It's really important what he has to say to you. You
So
listening?
you finishing? You done? Are you a good boy?
Sunset time with the Osmo. Look at that. It actually gets better as you go over that way instead. Normally it's over in this direction, but it's really pink and pretty and purple and very, very nice. Sorry for the wind. So nice. So it's later, it's 10:30 p.m. I actually just filmed 2 videos. I filmed the Amazon Echo Dot unboxing. That's now upstairs on my nightstand, ready to be used anytime. And I filmed a quick video about quick charging using the Galaxy S7 and S7 Edge. And I've just been handed a boy. And he is just thoroughly out. And according to Christina, any time is good time for bottle time. So as soon as he wakes his little butt up, we're going to get him a bottle and try to get him into bed at a reasonable hour. Which means much more work on videos, because hopefully I can get that Echo Dot video out tonight. I'd completely forgotten there's apparently a Tesla Model 3 unveil event tonight at Tesla.com. The unveil is happening. And here the unveil. It's like 25 minutes later. And he's completely out. That's not a bad looking car. Kind of looks like a hatchback. Well, it looks like I have a lot to think about as to whether or not I want to reserve a Model 3. And I'm not going to go into that tonight. Maybe we'll talk about it tomorrow. Ellis, as you can see, has gone to bed. I've got to get to finishing this vlog up and get to work on the Amazon Echo Dot video. So, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for spending the day with listening to me rattle on and on about the channel name change and spending a little bit of time with the family. And we'll see you again tomorrow.